Hello, Irene Smith here, and welcome to part 7 of our ongoing series about the modern home. As you can see, I have started to lay out the garden. I've what I'm thinking is I will devote this side to crops, um, zucchini, pumpkin, carrots, cabbage, all the things that I can plant. But on this side, instead of um, small plants that you would get food from, we're going to put trees, apple trees, plum, I believe there's pear. Anyway, we'll put some nice trees over here on this side. So we're going to have an orchard on this side and a farm on the other side. And one of the things that we definitely have to have on a farm is we need to have some, let's see if, I don't remember exactly where these were. Other, perhaps. Yep, other. Look at that. There's the scarecrow. We'll put the scarecrow here. They actually tell you how many you should have. I suppose I should check that. Anyway, we need scarecrows. We need it wouldn't hurt to have a wheelbarrow. Not required, but wouldn't hurt to have one. Why not? We'll put it up here. We need see it. These. Yes. We need some of these guys. I guess this is as good as anything. Put one over here. And we'll put one, oh gosh. We're back to one there. One there for that side. And we'll put one more over here. I think that's what they suggest. So I suppose we should have one more scarecrow. I don't remember how many they suggest you should have. But let's do the other kind of scarecrow this time. Put this one over here. And then there's a Halloween scarecrow too, I believe. But let's start with the trees. Honestly, this part isn't terribly exciting. Maybe I should just plants, edible plants. Let's skip down to the trees. Start with this apple tree. Let's do that one. Okay. Now let's try doing one of each kind of apple. That's a lot smaller. Okay, I think those are the only apple trees. Well, maybe if I put in apple. Oh no. Um, there's this kind too. Isn't it amazing how they come with apples already on them? So we've got 3 apple trees here. And plants, edible plants. I don't know what this is, but let's have one. Really? You have to go that far away? Okay. That seems to be an apple also. All right. What else have we got? Trees, trees, trees. We got a small plum, a medium plum, and a large plum. Let's have a large plum. Why not? Okay. Large plum, large pear. Pear of what? Sorry. Pretend I didn't say that. This is being recorded on Sunday, by the way, and today is the first day that I've actually felt up to recording anything. Let's do a large cherry. And what else have we got in the way of trees? Did that, did that, did a large cherry, large pear, large plum, did that kind of apple. That one too. So I guess we could, I don't know. We could do some grapes. Sure, why not? I wonder how they decided how many shovels full of dirt you have to do to put in a plant. Because it doesn't always make an awful lot of sense. I can see 3 shovels full of dirt for a tree, a very large bush, But these aren't that big. I don't know. Whoever said it had to be logical. Okay, so my voice isn't perfect yet. Let's put a sprinkler here. Other sprinkler, sprinkler, sprinkler. There you are. We'll put it, no, we'll put it here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's roughly in the middle. Guess we should put another one over here. All right, well, let's do the other kinds of grapes. That's not grapes, that's not grapes. Trying to be logical? I don't know. I don't know why I'm bothering being so logical. Now that they're planted, I can't tell what they are. Okay. I've got to fill this area with trees. So what else are we going to put here? Sorry. What else are we going to put here? I guess some more apple trees wouldn't be bad. That's so weird. I think this is the first one I did. Yeah. Okay, we'll do 1, 2. Oh, if we did 4, it would take us all the way to the end. What do you think? Why not? It's going to be quite an orchard here. I'm not sure whether we can finish this today or not. Oh, hey, Merc. Did you come to see me plant trees?
For a second, yes. I love trees.
Yeah, I would think you would, being a dog.
Mm-hmm. Look at all that dirt.
Yeah. Yeah, what do you think? I put down, I guess it's bark.
Ooh.
Yeah, bark.
Bark.
So that it would look more like there was soil here.
Yeah.
Because there's no way to do soil.
Ah, maybe that'll be in part 2.
Maybe. What do you think is going to be in part 2?
Basements?
Yes, that is true. There are going to be basements in part 2.
Yay, basements! Finally, we can recreate the house in exact detail.
So I heard something about a video being postponed till next Friday.
Well, no. I mean,
No?
now it's no longer next Friday.
Oh, I thought it was.
Well, what?
I thought it was Friday.
Well,
next
it is
Friday.
It's this Friday.
Yeah.
That's why I'm confused.
time it's Friday.
Ah,
How's that?
yeah, okay. So this upcoming Friday will be the new video. As long as Matthew doesn't
Cool.
as long as Matthew isn't asleep at the wheel. Hold on, I'll make sure he isn't.
Okay.
Goodbye, everybody.
You got to make sure.
Goodbye.
See you, Merc. Aw, again.
Well,
Come on, you got to remember to open the door.
I have so much fun hitting the door, though.
Okay. I suppose that could be addictive.
Oh, Looney Tune.
See you later. Ha ha ha. Oh, God. Woody Woodpecker. Okay. I put those in the wrong order. Not that it matters, but like I said, once you get past a certain point, you can't even tell what you've planted. Or maybe I'm just not good at it. That could be. That could be. These really have to go far apart. Now we're beginning to fill things up. Okay. Love to know what the algorithm is that decides where something goes when you start planting it. You know, I mean, because sometimes they pop so far away you have to actually walk over to it. And sometimes it's right on top of it. So, yeah. I suppose I shouldn't question why a game I really like works the way it works. Or maybe I should. I mean, for me, when it comes to games, my games were not this fancy, believe me. Get some more apples. Um, I think this is the one I didn't do. Yeah. One, two. I'll do 4 more. 3. So, since the last time I recorded for you, I went through the house and I added a few more decorations. I also, and this was based on a suggestion from Irene, not me, the other Irene. I put things in the garden, put activity areas sort of in the garden, but each one was color coded to look really good with the area that was behind it. And I'll show you what I mean in a moment. I didn't really describe that very well, but I'll show you what I meant. I also got a little carried away and put in a dining room table and chairs. But there's more to be done. And once we're done with everything, including this garden, we will do a final tour and then place the house on sale. Enter the garden competition, the whole thing. Okay, that's all apple trees. Let's do some pears. Let's see, we had we had large pear. What's the difference in price? That's funny. Not that much difference. All right, well, let's do the small pear. And we will probably go inside and work once it gets dark out here, which it's about to. Okay. Yeah, I enjoy getting hit in the face with it. Come on. I must have been saying things. Now this is starting to look like an orchard. We should probably have a scarecrow over on this side. Not a scarecross. Come on. There we go. And see, this is the other one I was talking about. I think we'll put one of those over here. Nice thing about them is they light up. Okay, so if you will spare me just for a moment, I'm going to pause here, and I want to double check the requirements for a farm. I want to double check the requirements for a crop garden. Interestingly, one of the requirements for a crop garden is to have a chicken coop. Now, I don't believe they mean the kind of chicken coop that came with the farm DLC. Simply because why? Simply because, oh, that's interesting. I could make it all oak. I could use some French nut or beech. Yeah, let's do that. Anyhow, if I thought the other, besides this one's easier to build. On the other hand, I think we want to have where's the fence that goes around? Animal care. Doesn't have to be too big. Oh, shoot. There we go. Oh, so what? Oh, nice. Now, there we go. I realized it was that simple. Okay, we need, what do we need? We could use some lights out here, right? Now, if we were to put this kind, would that act like a smudge pot? I wonder if that would get put out by the sprinkler. I'm going to put them behind the scarecrows on this side. God, that was weird. I had been aiming the camera down, and when I lifted it up, all of a sudden there was that scarecrow. It almost looked like there was somebody standing there. Okay. So what else do we have to do? Let's go inside for a little while. Um, you'll notice I put books in those bookshelves. I haven't done the ones in the family room yet. But let's see. What I did do, I mentioned the fact that I had added things to each corner of this central area and color coordinated because, well, that goes with the blue. I added some flowers here because it seemed awfully bare. This goes with the greens, and this is brown. So, and oh, by the way, over here we have something to read and a grasshopper. Oh, you notice our little friend in there. Okay, so I did fill up these books. Oh, I got to put that chair back. I also filled up the bookcases in here. You'll notice they're filled with all kinds of books. A Jenga game for the kids to play when they're done with their homework. A bulletin board. It says 1970. It's a notebook. And this is a journal. But I think this room is pretty much done. I added some books in this bookcase as well. And one of the things I added here, sorry, again, the camera's jumping around. I added a gym bag, not much. And like I said, I filled up these bookcases as well. So, and when I was upstairs, or I went upstairs and added a few more toys in the girls' room, also a journal and some photographs. Maybe she took a trip or something. A pencil case and a little tablet with a stylus to go with it. Um, Also added some pictures on the wall here, in addition to the piggy. And apparently she likes to draw. Then in the boys' room here, I also added a tablet with a stylus. Really, oh yeah, some pictures on the wall and some lamps, which I thought were cute. And I hardly ever use them. And in here, gave him a bunny. That's about it, really. Oh no, there's a Pokemon up there. This guy was always there. There was something I added in this bathroom. What was it? Maybe I didn't. Okay, must have been imagining it. Now we're back to Grandma. Oh no, this is the master suite. I added a picture on the wall. I think I've used that in more than one place in this house, but I really do like it. I would like to go there someday. I added some decorations in here. Well, not necessarily decorations, but added a place to hang stuff. I moved the lost socks over here. We've got an ironing board. We've got some cleaning supplies, some dirty clothes, and a vacuum cleaner. Yay, vacuum cleaner. Now we're back to Grandma's suite. And again, as with the other places, I added a picture on the wall. Gave Grandma a jewelry box. Added a window in this bathroom. Because wouldn't it be nice to be able to soak in the tub and look out? And you're that close to the tub, they probably wouldn't see you unless you stand up. So then, don't know if I added anything to Grandma's kitchen. I don't remember if that picture was there before or not. And of course, that's Grandma's dining room, Grandma's living room. And we're back out on the deck. We're going to have to put something here, too. I don't want to just leave it empty. Now, this has been here for quite a while, the telescope. But the view is so wonderful. It would be a great place if you were interested in astronomy. This would be a great place to set up to use a telescope. And again, I apologize for the swinging of the camera. I am not doing it, at least not on purpose. Okay. I like the way this courtyard came out. It's not empty, but it's not overcrowded. And it would be a nice place to go and sit. I need to decide what to do with this area. I had said I wanted an entertainment section. And maybe we'll have a bar here. Not sure. I got to think about that just a little bit. And it's starting to get light out. I guess we could go back to the garden work. Do you suppose we should add another exit to get to the garden without having to go all through the house? It's a thought. Okay, so we're pretty much done. We're getting done anyway. We have to add a few more plants. Obviously, we have to add a few more trees as well. I want to put another I guess it's under other, yeah. Okay, we want, what do we want? Another one of these. One of the other things that it says is that you should have, wow, that's hard to see. You should have, mm-hmm, okay, maybe medium plums. I did pears, I know. Yeah, we'll do the medium ones. I know this isn't terribly exciting, is it? It seems to behave a little bit better outside than in. There we go. Let's see, we did plums, we did pears. What else is there? Cherries. Yep. Almost done with the cherries. Okay. I guess we should do more. I don't know what's left. We did all the apples. We did cherries just now. We did pears. We did plums. Okay. I'm not sure. I don't think I did any of these Sauvignon Blanc. I wish you could identify something. And what else? What was the other one? I did that. I'm pretty sure I did. Hmm. I don't. I don't know. I think that pretty much covers it. I saw a video just recently about how Gen Z kids can't read. And I made a comment on it saying that if they had a good example in their parents and or grandparents of people who enjoy reading, that they might be more inclined to read themselves. And I immediately received a comment from someone who said, "What makes you think they liked reading?" I said, "Well, I grew up surrounded with people who read a lot, and not just nonfiction, but fiction as well, and that they apparently enjoyed it, loved it, like I do." "Well, what makes you think they loved it?" What are you going to say? Yes, I love to read. I would think that, why would you read a lot of novels? I mean, I could understand nonfiction. You need to know how to do something, you read a book about it. But when when it comes to fiction, I'm sorry, I must be missing something. When it comes to fiction, if you didn't like to read, why would you read a lot of books? If you don't like reading, don't read. Nobody says you have to read. On the other hand, it's a great way to get information. And yes, everybody should be encouraged to read, I think. And even if you could get all of your information another way, I don't know. To me, there's nothing better than getting lost in a really good book. I love to read. I love stories. I love stories of all kinds. So why wouldn't I want to read? Some zucchini. I guess we'll go for 9. 9 seems to be a good number. That takes us most of the way across. Now let's go back. Do some pumpkins. Or, I don't know. Let's see what's next. Ta-dum. We got that. We could do bunches of raspberries, I suppose. Yeah, I got 10 of them. All right, what else? We don't want to do individual raspberries too. So let's do pumpkins. And one of the things it mentioned in the description of the uh, crop garden was putting down dirt. I don't know what that would be. Surfaces? No. Maybe under other. No. I don't know. Where would it be? Yeah, that's useful dirt. I don't know what to put to find it under. It's not under surfaces. Farming? No. Wouldn't be there. Plants, recreation, structures. Well, under decorations, there is garden pots. Yep, there you go. Earth for flower beds. 1, 2. You know what? Let's back off a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's enough. Fill them up with carrots. Plants, edible plants, carrots. We'll go for the orange ones first. It's only the second time I've done a really extensive crop garden. Because usually I do either the English garden or the American garden, which you probably already know if you've seen any of my videos. I find the English garden the easiest, which I find also funny because one of the things it says in the Game Wiki is that the English garden is the hardest one to get full points on. And actually, I find it the easiest to consistently get. 3 times 5 points. Easier even than the American garden, which isn't too bad. The hardest I find are the Japanese and the modern gardens. And it's funny. I'm not using any of the farm DLC plants because I don't think they count when you do a crop garden. I don't think they count towards a crop garden. Do some more white carrots. I don't think there's anything else that really fits well in this kind of. Maybe the cabbage. I have to admit, planting all this food is making me hungry. Or maybe I was hungry to begin with. I haven't been eating much. Okay, let's try. Let's try. Did I do these? The tall blueberry? I haven't done strawberries yet. Will they go on here? Nope. All right, well, let's go back and do strawberries. When I was a little girl, my mother and I decided one summer well, I was a teenager, to plant strawberries in the yard. And we did. We planted them. We took good care of them. They grew. They were gorgeous. And one day we looked and we said, tomorrow we can pick them. But apparently we had an audience of birds that was thinking the same thing, because when we went, and the saddest part was, we went the next day to pick the berries. No, stop it. We went the next day to pick the berries, and when we did, the birds had gotten there first. And not only had they gotten there first, but they had, unfortunately, taken a bite out of every single strawberry. Just one bite out of every single strawberry. So they were totally useless. Unfortunately. As soon as I finish these, I'm going to take a break and decide what to do next. Because
Are you gonna plant more trees?
I'm planting plants now.
Oh.
I'm planting blueberries right now.
Ooh.
I did strawberries, and now I'm doing blueberries. What do you think? Look at that. Pumpkins.
Yum!
So I think I need to stop, though, and figure out what to do next.
Okay.
Yep, I need to stop and figure out what to do next. So, what are you here to tell me?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you were here to tell me something.
You're still recording, right?
Yes, I am.
And that's... Okay, that's it. I want to tell you that. Are you recording? Yes? Okay,
Yes, I am.
then.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to pause now, though. It turns out that there are a few plants still to put in, and there's still some stuff to do in the house, including that entertainment area. So what we're going to do a couple more things that I want to do today to make sure I don't forget to do them. And then we're going to call it quits for today. But if you've been watching for this long and you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I'd really love it if you did. Because the more people subscribe, the more my videos will show up for other people. Now, which shovel do we want? You want the hanging shovel? Want the shovel? Maybe we should do that just to be safe. Here's one. And it suggests that you should have 2 shovels. And what else? There was something else that I wanted to do. What was it? Shovel. We have a storage shed. We have the compost bins. We have the... Oh, yeah. I wanted to make sure that we had enough scarecrows. Yeah, I know. You could only have one at a time. Let's do another one of this kind, because I only did one of those. And why don't we put another one of this Halloween scarecrows over here, just to make it interesting. I do like them. Okay, so we've done that. We've got the scarecrows. We've got the shovels. Oh, let's put in a few more sprinklers. And then when we come back on Wednesday, we will put in the remaining plants. And yeah, see, they're pretty cheap, so maybe put another one over here. Oh, come on. We'll put another one, and we'll put it here. Okay, so as I said, when we come back on Wednesday, we will put in some tomato plants and some of the other plants that I haven't done any of yet. We'll fill out this garden. Then we'll do the inside. We'll do the entertainment area. And I was actually thinking that maybe rather than leave this as a family room, I would let it be a regular living room. And this area over here in the corner would be the family room. But that's not carved in stone. Not yet. Let me know what you think. Make a comment, please. I'd love to hear what you think of what I've done so far. What else you think might be useful or pleasant or whatever. Or if you think I've done something I shouldn't have done. I'm not necessarily going to undo it, but I'd love to hear what you think. And as you've noticed, if you've been watching my videos, I do take suggestion. So, last thing, like this video, because first of all, watching the video all the way through. Secondly, liking it will also help it appear in front of other people and share the news about this channel. So have a great beginning of your week. And I will be back on Wednesday. Hopefully by then I will be completely recovered. I am much better. By then I should be fine. See you then.